All right, we get back to more pictures with Jacqueline shortly.
Yes.
But Jacqueline, I
very
think
alone here.
such a beautiful and amazing brand ambassador to have.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm very, very excited to be here today. Thank you, Sharad. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Lee, for having me here. Thank you, Purab. Oh my God, of course.
Pick me, pick me.
That goes without saying. Of course, I thank you. Yeah, but
We heard Sharad say about this whole search for the brand ambassador and the catalyst, as he called it, to launch this body optics in India.
Yeah.
But tell us about your connect with the brand and the fabulous jeans that you are wearing today.
Well, I mean, for me, it's, you know, first of all, Lee is a brand that I've grown up with. And, you know, I think growing up as well, we all love our denims. Denims is something that's synonymous with our childhood. And Lee is just, it's an iconic brand. It's something I've grown up with. And it's been very inspirational and aspirational for me. And when it came, you know, when Lee had decided on this union, I was so excited because I'm very picky when it comes to my brands. For me, it's about being authentic. It's about believing 100% in the brand that you're endorsing, and so that you can give 100%. So yeah, and when they came, I just felt it was the perfect fit. You know, Lee is all about adventure and staying curious and comfort, and that's I think what I'm all about as well. So. Yeah.
I mean, this is a question I'm posing to you, Jacqueline, but of course, Sharad, feel free to jump in. Yeah. I mean, for me, and I think for lots of people here also, Lee predominantly is a man's brand. You know, you think of a cowboy rodeo sort of fellow in the poster, and here you have Jacqueline, you know, launching a very important product of yours. So,
I'll leave it to her first.
What do you feel about that?
What was that?
I'll leave it to you first.
Oh, well, well, I think that just goes to show how cool Lee as a brand is. The fact that, you know, we're living, it's 2017, we're modern, we're forward. It's not about gender anymore. I think like if you discriminate against gender right now, it's like, it's the most backward thing you could do. So it's not even a topic that's up for discussion. So, you know, I just think it's amazing that this became more about the personality. That they wanted to, you know, connect with, than it being based on gender. Because at the end of the day, that is the world that we're living in right now. And that's what we're trying, I think, that's the message that we're trying to send out. So,
Sharad, you want to add anything to that?
Yeah, sure. So, exactly what she said. So we are...
Jackie, you're in the center.
okay,
in the
sorry.
front.
Yeah, so exactly what
Sorry,
she...
Sharad.
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. I'm not used to this, so that's why.
We'll get you there, come on.
Yeah. So when we went looking, you know, when the idea of a brand ambassador came to us, so we were absolutely gender agnostic when it comes to us. So I'll give you one commercial reason. Of course, we have a significant share of our business that comes from women's wear. It's a growing category. But more importantly, we wanted somebody to connect with the brand ethos. So we believe, you know, she has the right activity, she has the right interest. So we look for an urban explorer. So I think her activities embody what an urban explorer should be like. So gender was really not even into consideration. And I'll tell you what, Jackie knows way more than some of my team members about our collections.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. She knows about urban.
I've actually become a scientist.
There's a rapid fire round on that.
Yeah.
I better brush up.
I can bet you she knows. Do you know about urban riders? Do you know about Jade Fusion? These are all.
Of course.
These are all menswear products. So
Yes.
I mean, she's kind of, so she'll be our talking point when it comes to menswear as well. And I know that she'll do it very well.
I think she has like a sheet with like ticking off all the brands that are predominantly male brands. I'm going to take over. I'm going to take over. I'm going to take over.
Yeah. That was there.
No.
Yeah. That was there. I'm not going to talk about other brands now.
Watch out, I'm coming.
See, but you want to add anything to that?
Yeah, I would add that when Sharad and the team told us about Jacqueline, they submitted no other names to the global team. We took one look at her beauty and style and her wonderful story coming to this country and really reinventing herself, and we loved it, and it was obvious, and so we are really honored that
Steve.
you are here with us and working with us at Lee.
Thank you so much.
So now you have media launch, you have a brand ambassador, you have the big boys of the brand here with us. I'm presuming you have a commercial also, a sort of campaign that you guys have shot and have it.
Goes without saying.
Goes without saying. So do you guys think you could unveil that for us today? Pose that we saw.
Yes, I'm very confused.
Stretchability of the denim.
Well, actually, that is actually it. Like the Lee jeans are so flexible. When it comes to denims as well, I think like you just want to be very comfortable. It needs to feel like second skin. Style, quality, all of that is important as well. But yeah, I mean, for me, being a jeans person is because I like comfort in my life. So, and you know me, I'm running around everywhere, I'm dancing, I'm like doing some kind of gymnastics thing. I'm always moving. So I think that last shot was, you know,
Yeah, actually,
it
for
was
me, it just seemed like you can do.
anything.
Yeah,
yeah,
with
yeah.
these denims.
Absolutely,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
absolutely.
So tell me about, I mean, you started off by saying reshaping your world.
Yeah.
Tell me something about that, these denims reshaping your world or the brand reshaping your world.
Um, you know, that was something that was very important. That tagline for me was very important because, you know, I am someone, like Steve actually mentioned, and it's so nice for you to know this, but I am someone who, you know, came from a different country. I came here. It was difficult in the beginning, and you realize along this journey that you're the only one out there who can help yourself. Nobody else is going to do it for you. So if you want to achieve something, if you want a goal, if you have a dream, you have to go out there and you have to just fight for it. So, and that's what I did. I kind of, I reshaped my world in a way from what it could have been to what it is now. And along the way, it was just, it's been an amazing, magical experience, but it's taught me so much. So, you know, when Lee had mentioned, you know, this tagline to me, I was like, oh my God, like, that's something I can so relate to because that actually has been my journey. So, yeah.
Big reshaping from Sri Lanka. That's where
Yes,
you were.
yeah, exactly.
Before. Yeah, we love Sri Lanka. I love Sri Lanka. Been there
We
a
all
few
love Sri
times.
Lanka.
Yeah, we all love Sri Lanka. But
Yeah.
yeah, you've been spending a good time here in Mumbai. I would say you
Yes.
had a fabulous 2016. Lots of
Yes.
hard work and lots of
Super busy.
and paid off hard work because I mean, good stuff we saw from you through 2016. I'm thinking 2017 also is quite an exciting
Well,
year, right?
hello. We've started the year right now. It's the beginning of the year, and we've got this amazing announcement. So for me, it's been a fantastic start. My association with Lee, you know, and I couldn't have asked for more.
So stepping a little away from Lee now, tell us. That's the only answer she's giving us.
Sorry.
No, but tell us about your balancing, your whole the way you balance your work life and your personal life. You know, I mean, a city like Mumbai, it's always very hectic.
You know, for me, I just come from the idea that your work and your play can actually live cohesively together. So for me, it's not about like work and play, work or play. Sorry, work or play. It's about work and play. So I mean, for example, just being here today. It's something that I actually enjoy, you know. For me, I can't even differentiate it as work. It's and yeah, there is a lot of like there's a lot of hard like work that goes into things, you know, like it goes into like the job that you're doing into your career. But it has to be something that you eventually end up liking. Otherwise, I don't know. Like if honestly I had to differentiate, it would be very. I would probably leave no time for play.
No time
So
for
that's
play,
why my work has become my play. So.
I think the jobs we have is there is, like as you mentioned, so much of play always in it. Like my brief for this afternoon's event was like, be happy, have fun. I was like, wow, that's
But that's exactly what it is. It's you know, and it's great that you can actually see that as it is because that's what's important.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be things that are taken too seriously. I believe that you have to work for something. You have to work hard for something, but it's because you enjoy it. It's not, you know, it's not a race. It's not anything. It's because that's your life and that's how you want to spend it. You know, so.
But you know, like I was mentioning, and you mentioned earlier that it's a part of our jobs to be that happy and have fun, and that's what translates onto camera or whatever we do.
Right.
But given people who generally have regular jobs and go to regular places that they don't particularly enjoy, especially on a Monday morning, you know, when you've had a great weekend, an eventful weekend with lots of things hanging over on a Monday morning.
Listen, I love Mondays.
You love Mondays?
Yeah.
Who loves Mondays
I
here?
think the only blue you should have in your life are denims.
There's just two of you all who love
No
Mondays.
Monday blues.
Oh, three. There's three Mondays.
You like Mondays?
Monday lovers.
I love Mondays. there should never be. You guys don't discriminate against the days. Come on, poor guys.
No, I don't.
They're
even-
all.
You know, it's strange because I don't even have a Monday to Friday sort of job. But I love a Sunday because the energy of the world
energy
just
is
seems,
different.
yeah, it just seems
But-
different.
and
And on a
that's
Monday,
what-
that
that's-
nervousness starts
No,
setting
but
in. And I'm
that's
even
what
on a
I
holiday.
love. That's what I love about Mondays because Mondays for me is always about a fresh start. I'm like, wow, this is a new start of the week for me. This is what I can do. This is what I want to achieve in this week.
Goal setting day.
Yeah, it is. It's a goal setting day. And like everyone's like, well, I am very pumped up. And I'm like, okay, this is how the week's going to be. And I think that's how it should, it's a beginning, you know? So we should see it as
So all right,
that.
let's not talk about Mondays, but generally dealing with the blues. When you have a
Yeah.
tough day in the morning and you have to go for the shoot and you have to look pretty, which is not difficult for you, but
So the only
you still have to
blues in
feel
your
good.
life, and I'm going to repeat this again, but the only blues in your life should be denim. Lee jeans.
She's got it all pit-pat.
See, what did Shira tell you? Don't mess with me.
So tell me something. Are you, should I say that today's youngsters, aka millennials, that's how you say it? Millennials have
yes.
this attitude too. Are you a millennial?
No, I'm not considered a millennial because that would make me born in the 2000s, in the noughties. So
Really, I thought it was more like closer to
the 90s?
mid 80s is what I may be wrong.
No, I think the millennials are more about the kids maybe born in the late 90s or in the noughties, the 2000s. But I do feel like one.
There's more an attitude more than actually when you've been born.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think that's what it is about right now. Like, success is not ageist, you know? So you've got to, but there's a lot that you can learn from different, genres, different people all over, different ages as well. I think that what the millennials also teach you is that you go out there and you make your own. You make it your own, you know? So in any sense, you know, before I think it was always basis on a certain type of career. You had to follow a certain type of career and that gave you status. Or you had to have a certain type of name that gave you status. I think like right now, if you see the millennials, they're doing everything and anything. And it's more about, there's a term for like, they're so passion driven. And they actually create that. That's their business. So I think it's amazing that, you know, they've become more and more active in that space.
I'm just reminding me of a conversation I was having with Steve backstage about his 16-year-old son, and 16 being
He's
millennial
millennial.
for sure. So tell me about
Millennial
a
for
quality
sure.
that you share with that. I mean, you say you're not born in that generation, but a quality that you share with that sort of attitude.
I think it's, you know, the attitude that you need nothing but yourself and your own determination to make whatever it is you want to become of yourself. You know, so and I feel like they're very brave and they're very strong and they're fearless. So I kind of share that with them. You know, I mean, when I'd first come here to India to start my career, like I didn't know anyone. Like I didn't, you know.
Yeah, was that scary?
It was scary. Like landing in Mumbai airport and, you know, having to catch a cab at like 3 in the morning and really not.
By yourself?
Yeah, by yourself.
Wow.
And really not knowing, like, you know, and you know how like a ton of them run up to you and they're like, madam, madam, madam. So I was just like, oh, okay, where am I going? And I was just like, please God, let him like drop me off to my location safely. But yeah, it was about kind of that fearless attitude and just wanting something, you know, strong enough that, you know, you're willing to kind of go out there and, you know,
Reshape your world.
reshape your world and, you know, make it an adventure and stuff like that. So that's what it was about. And yeah, so it's about, yeah, I guess being fearless, being bold, being strong, believing in yourself, confidence.
And now many moons later, with all this success in your back pocket,
Yes, exactly. These amazing back pockets, which I think we need to speak about, Steve, because I think the world needs to know about this, the technology behind this.
27,000 of them.
You be quiet. yeah.
No, Sharad just told me on stage.
Oh, yeah? Okay, fine. Yeah, okay, fine. So
No, but you can tell us
out.
more about the back pockets.
Okay,
then.
I'm so glad you guys already spoke about it because, and you've informed me as well, because I thought it was a big secret that we were going to announce.
No, but tell us, how does it feel after having all this success from a country that's not, now it's completely yours, but of course at that point of time when you landed
Very
at the
new.
airport with all those taxi drivers coming to you and saying, Madam, kidhar chodo, Madam, kidhar chodo.
Yeah, and I was just like, wait, no, Hindi nahi aati. I didn't even know that, actually, you know, my language. I knew, like, namaste, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's amazing. I think when you can look back and when you can actually see what you've achieved, especially what you've set out to achieve and you've got that, I think it's, like, that to me is something that's happiness to me, you know? So, and yeah, it's been an amazing, amazing journey.
Yeah,
and
I can-
only lots more to come.
I can see
hopefully.
that. You know, like I mentioned earlier, Jacqueline and me went to a dance class a few years back.
Yeah.
I think that was just after your first film, if I'm not mistaken.
Aladdin, yeah.
Yeah, it was just after Aladdin, and I think it's such a long journey from then to now.
Yes,
Yeah,
it
and you
is.
look still as ravishing, and I mean, no, there's a lot of hard work that you've put into it, but
Yeah.
you make it look just so effortless.
But yeah, I think when you're happy doing what you're doing and it's bringing you like some amount of joy, and it's a reason to wake up every morning, you know. So I think that also like that keeps you fresh and that keeps you active, and that's
Energized.
energized. Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to quickly move to the rapid fire.
Oh no.
Oh no, I thought this came because of you. I
is
said I
this?
don't want to do a rapid
Coffee?
fire. I said no, Jacqueline loves
Coffee with
rapid
Puram.
fires, so we're going to do a rapid fire round.
Coffee with Puram.
Coffee with me, coffee with me. All right, rapid
right.
fire. Are you ready?
All right, let's do this.
And I'm really going to
Let's do
treat this as a rapid fire. So if you do I move on to the next
Oh
question.
no.
Yeah, you can't do any hmms in a rapid fire. Come on.
Gosh, you're meaner than Karan.
All right. Let's start with something quite easy. We'll give
Okay.
you have to give us 3 hashtags for the words below. All right?
Okay, hashtags. I can
Let's
do hashtags.
start off with fashion,
Hashtag confidence, hashtag creativity, hashtag uniqueness,
denims,
hashtag BFF, hashtag Lee, hashtag comfort,
millennials,
hashtag fearless, hashtag bold, hashtag fun,
dreams,
hashtag interesting, hashtag
they can't come true.
goals. Yeah, exactly. Hashtag they can come true.
They can't come true. Lee,
Lee. Hashtag. Oh, wasn't Lee in? Okay, fine. Can I say hashtag BFF for Lee as well?
why not?
Hasht-
It's your rapid fire.
Yes, okay, fine. So I'm going to go with that as well. Hashtag BFF, hashtag cool, hashtag modern.
Oh, I would have said hashtag Bruce.
Hashtag Bruce.
Lee. Jacqueline.
What?
Jacqueline.
Oh, okay.
That's the word, Jacqueline.
Okay. Hashtag energetic. This is really weird that I have to give myself hashtags. By the way, why did you do this to me?
Hashtag reshaping your world.
Hashtag curious.
Hashtag curious. okay.
Hashtag adventurous.
Okay, that was awesome. Big hand for Jacqueline for the first round of the rapid fire. There's more to the rapid fire. So now we're going to do quick choices, all right? Dressing up for a red carpet or dressing up for a best friend's wedding?
Dressing up for a best friend's wedding.
Your fitness instructor calls in sick, so on that day you work out alone or grab a cheesecake and have a poker face?
Come on, Purab. You know me by now. Obviously, I'll.
Work out alone?
Yeah, I would.
Really?
Definitely. Yeah. I
Come
can't. I
on.
can't bear the guilt of not working out. Honestly.
All
Yeah.
right, fair enough. Sneakers or stilettos?
This is difficult because I actually enjoy both. But actually, I'd probably have to say I'm a stiletto girl.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm a stiletto girl.
Yeah, with that height, I think it looks lovely on you. Okay, chatting on WhatsApp or chatting over a cup of coffee?
Definitely over a cup of coffee because I do love coffee.
Same here, I love coffee too. Maybe after?
Yeah, done.
No, all right, that was easy. An LBD, little black dress or a sleek black denim?
Sleek black denims.
Sleek black
Yeah.
denim, all
It
right.
is the new LBD.
New LBD. See, you're getting it right, absolutely right. All right, now a little more about you, Jacqueline. So are you ready? The first app that you, sorry, are you ready?
I'm ready. Of course, I'm ever ready.
The first app that you check in the morning on your phone?
My alarm clock.
Your alarm clock. Oh, yeah, that's an app. That's an app.
There is
First-
an app. Yeah,
there's an
yeah.
app,
It tells
there's
you
an
how many
app. Yep,
hours you
yep, yep.
slept and all
Yep.
that stuff.
Your warm-up exercise.
Yoga.
Yoga. All right. A movie you can watch on repeat mode.
Gone with the Wind.
Gone with the Wind. Oh my
I
gosh.
know, it's like, but it's such a classic.
You know, I did once. What I did, I watched Gone with the Wind and Guns of Navarone back to back. That's 7 hours of cinema.
How long was Gone with the Wind? My God.
4 hours. 4 hours. 3
With
hours,
an
40
interval.
minutes. Yeah, 3 hours, 40 minutes. Phew. Anyway, growing up, what are the posters in your room?
Backstreet Boys, Spice Girls, NSYNC.
I'm clearly from another generation.
Britney Spears.
I had Samantha Fox.
Oh my God, Britney Spears is like, oh,
Spears,
outrageous. Yeah.
The last thing you do before you go to sleep.
I meditate.
Oh, really? Every night?
Yes.
Oh.
And I pray.
One question about the jeans. Can you actually sit down in a Padmasana in these jeans?
course.
And yeah,
I think you can do anything in these jeans.
yeah, sleep in them too.
Yeah, like
Oh,
I
that's
can
great.
sleep. Of course you can sleep in them. Wait, but mask. Okay, let me see. Let me do it on this.
All right.
There you go.
Next question. Can you levitate in those jeans?
I'm pretty sure. Let me check it.
Now in post-production, you can take off the chair.
Yeah, exactly. Just Photoshop.
Photoshop the chair out.
Awesome. Good thing I
Well,
did my yoga this morning.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, it just tells you how comfortable these jeans really
No,
are.
they really are.
But coming back to the jeans, I mean, we've already spoken about your association with the brand. What we now want to understand is how different are these body optics denims, and I'm leaving it open for you to call Sharad or Steve
I would
anytime.
love that, actually, yeah,
Yeah?
because I think there's some really interesting facts and
Yeah, can
figures
we
as
have
well.
two more chairs up here
Sharad, Steve?
for Sharad and Steve to be on stage with us now?
Changes every time. What does fashion mean to you?
Yeah, I think it's a little bit individualistic. You know, I think fashion means something different to every single person. But for me, I think fashion has always just been individuality. It's being who you are and it's being confident in standing up for who you are. So, and just trying to be as unique and as true to yourself as possible. So that to me has always been fashion.
My question to gentleman is there any particular age barrier for jeans wearing and all?
Is there any particular age barrier?
Yes, yes.
No, I don't think so. I think something like body optics is really for everyone. What I love about it is it really enhances a very youthful, athletic physique, and I think that's something that everybody wants. I know I do. I think you want that at all ages.
Like our wife says, don't wear at this age jeans. Any particular? Jacqueline, do you wear saris also?
Of course I do.
Apart
But
from-
why is your wife telling you not to wear jeans?
Yeah.
I don't
Only
understand.
jeans or do you love saris also?
It's fine. I think, yeah, with the Lee jeans now, there's definitely no age barrier. It's not ageist at all.
Anybody else? Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Ariman here. My question is for Steve and Jacqueline at the same time. Steve, you have a lot of international brands, especially which are body accessory and body contouring products. So why would anybody not opt for the body contouring products which enhance the shape for a beautiful woman and opt for the body optics? And Jacqueline, you being part of Bollywood also, do you feel that the use of the body products, body accentuating products is quite evident while dressing?
Sure. I guess I would start by saying that for us, Body Optics, Sharam mentioned this is 4 years of scientific and design work. So we see this as a long-term platform. So we can also bring fashion, new fashion trend into it. And I think for consumers, once they experience the benefits of Body Optics, they're going to be looking for what's new, what's next. You're going to want to stay with it because it's so outstanding. And so I think that's very exciting for us, and you'll see that for years to come in the product work that we're doing.
I mean, I think for me, you know, with body optics, it definitely has a lot of things that we as women do want to have in our jeans. You know, we want the lengthening, we want the shaping. Of course, it's no excuse to not go to the gym and work out and be healthy, because there's only a certain limit that, you know, there are limitations on certain things, you know. But the fact that, yeah, it does actually give a little bit of an enhancement, it gives a little bit of that like push. Why not? If, you know, it makes you a little bit more confident, you're happy, and, you know, you're happy in it, there's comfort. You know, I think it's a great thing, like, for all of us to kind of like be able, and also it's a celebration of technology, science, you know, where we're moving in the world when it comes to our fashion and, you know, what we're wearing and stuff. So.
Okay. One more question is, having long legs is actually a detrimental factor for most girls. So are you more comfortable in jeans, a pair of shorts, or skirts?
Wonder which one I'm gonna go with. The Body Optics jeans, for sure.
That's winning today.
That's like a combination of everything, yeah. So it's like, it'll give me my long legs,
Perfect proportion.
perfect proportion, me feminine, so yeah.
You've also endorsed partly the Being Human campaign with Salman Khan.
Being Human jewelry, yeah.
So how different do you feel is this campaign going to be compared to the Indian brand and endorsing an international brand?
That was, we all know that, you know, Being Human is a Salman's social, you know, non-profit. So when I came on board as the brand ambassador for their jewelry range, it was something about giving back as well. And yeah, I mean, like, for me, representing, being the brand ambassador for Lee is, I mean, I take all of my brands very seriously, and they're all very different as well. But yeah, this is something I also believe in. So yeah.
Anybody else?
Hi, Jacqueline. Straight.
Hello.
Hello. Looking gorgeous in the outfit.
Thank
You
you.
can say hi to us also, yeah.
Hi, Purab. Hi.
You're looking gorgeous in your jeans as well, Purab. Yeah.
What about Sharad and Steve?
Hi, Sharad, Steve. You both are looking fab.
Fab.
Just wanted to know when is the outfit gonna come out in market?
We're launching, I think,
March first
in
week.
March. Yeah.
March first week, yeah.
Thank you.
Go grab your jeans before they run out of stock.
Anybody else? Are we looking at more questions or save it all for one-on-ones? Yeah, one-on-ones? All right. The photographers are ready.
They're ready for their photographs.
Chalo, okay. So let's get these. Can we get these chairs? Can we lose these chairs?
Alrighty.
Then center. Center here. Solo. Jacqueline, solo. Jacqueline, center. Jacqueline on your right. Jacqueline, center. Can support the back pocket shoulder. Jacqueline, center. Jacqueline here. Jacqueline, center. Jacqueline, center.
Hello. Hi. How are you? Long time. Chalo, let's go. Still setting. It's okay.
Solo ready? Ready? Questions, guys?
How are you?
Just 2-3 questions, Chandrik. That's it. Sir, आप अब तक कहाँ? चलो रोले सबका. Hi Jacqueline.
Hi.
First of all, congratulations on the start of the what did you say about what's your opinion?
I'm very excited because I actually am a jeans girl. तो मुझे jeans पहनने बहुत अच्छा लगता है and बहुत पसंद है. And so this was like, for me, it was because I'm so associated with the brand from childhood. Now coming on board as a brand ambassador has really been such a fantastic opportunity for me to really kind of work with a brand that I believe in.
जैकलिन आप किस में कंफर्टेबल फील करती हैं अपार्ट फ्रॉम डेनिम या फिर उसको
actually denim सबसे comfortable है. I think out of everything, because somehow you don't have to worry. You feel very free in your denims, and I feel denims have that sense of freedom where you can do anything. Especially now, also with the new technology involved in these jeans, I feel I can work out in them. I can sleep in them. I can relax in them. I can go on adventure treks with them. I can go to the office in them, and you can be in them all day. So it's really multifunctional. And I think in our lives we're so busy. We need something like that,
Apart from this, Jacqueline, the Valentine Day का कैसे celebrate किया?
That's the last question. That's the last question.
Actually, I was at Karan Johar's single party. It was lots of fun.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys. See you.